I'm in Richmond, California.
Okay, Richmond, California. Who else will be out there in family?
KT, call from Atlanta, Georgia. Good evening.
Hello, Atlanta. Welcome to the call tonight. So great to have you on.
Thank you.
All right, Ken family, we're going to go ahead and get this call started.
All callers are muted.
Well, welcome everyone to your Healthy Lifestyle Call tonight with your host, Pat Lowe from Greensboro, North Carolina, and our leader, Cheryl Church from Halifax, Virginia, along with our North Carolina and Virginia team. We are here to welcome you to the call tonight, so thank you for joining us. Tonight, our call will be hosted by no other than our Miss Nina Lewis. Her team from Danville, Virginia, will be assisting us on the call tonight. So first up tonight, we're going to have our leader, Cheryl Church, the lady who is responsible for introducing Team Effort Network to North Carolina and Virginia and all around the country. Cheryl, if you're out there, tell us a little bit about this Team Effort Network company and what we've got going on.
Wow, Pat. Okay, can you hear me?
I can, dear. Go right ahead.
Okay. Well, what I want to say tonight is Team Effort Network is actually owned by Mel and Amy Gill, and it is located in San Ramon, California. Mel and Amy Gill entered in the direct selling industry in 1989. And back then is when the industry had not yet hit its critical masses. On such a very moment's day in November of 1989, in which we know now we're in 2014, they were introduced to the direct selling industry. They saw the vision of what this industry could offer in terms of time and freedom and decided to go full force. And that's pretty much what I can say that happened to me as well. You know, I saw what the industry could do to change my life. And their local businesses soon took them global. And that's what we have here with Team Effort Network, is a global business, experiencing huge success with business growth in Australia, Thailand, Japan, and Canada. Now soon, in early 20s, was the springboard for the future global success in Europe and Asia. This ultimately became the foundation in what had happened in October of 2002 when they became owners of their own global direct selling industry company, which was called Team Effort International, which was my video talks with expansion in over 40 countries. Mel and Amy just celebrated 21 years of full-time success in the direct sales industry. Mel and Amy are passionate about this industry for what they have accomplished, have created, but not just for themselves, but for so many people across the globe, just like myself and each one of you. When you look at a company, what I looked at when I went out, had the opportunity to meet Mel and Amy face-to-face, hand-to-hand, within November of last year. Went out to see them, sat down, and talked about their vision for this company. The first thing I looked at was the product effectiveness, and of course I'm sure that most of you have heard many, many testimonies already around the world that we're getting from these products. Had no idea at that time how powerful these products were in my hand. The market for the product, as we all know, that's $1 trillion industry, is the health and wellness. And the owners of the company, who could you have any better than Mel and Amy Gill, which is a family-owned company. And then we talk about the compensation plan. We have one and only, such a great compensation plan. But remember, health is your wealth. We have products that can not only change your wealth, but it can also change your wealth. Timing is now, and what Mel and Amy has brought us is the 5th generation of nutrition. 10 officially just launched these products to the global world on February the 8th of 2014. A company built for distributors by distributors, and I think that's what you've heard on many of these calls. Back to you, Pat.
Thanks a lot, Cheryl. And I tell you what a vision Amy and Mel had with these products in this company, because I tell you what, we already know the lives that these products are changing. So my, what a wonderful vision they had, and we're just helping to move it forward and to everybody that we can. So thanks. Great job as always. Miss Nina, will you please introduce your team member that's doing the product review tonight?
Miss Pat, we have our very own Terrence Voxdale. He's a genius with these products. He has studied. Come on, Terrence, and give us some product knowledge.
Thank you, Miss Nina. We appreciate that. I certainly appreciate that, the comments Miss Cheryl made, too. I hadn't had the privilege to meet Mel and Amy, but I tell you one thing. They had a vision when they came up with these products here, because they are definitely designed to make us healthier individuals. Most of us know what the products are. There's the Slim, that by 10, which is so super a product because of the ingredients that's in the product. It has the top 5 breakthrough weight management ingredients that's in Slim by 10. And so, all those ingredients are great. But, we look at Slim by 10 as something that's good for weight control. And it is. It's super. If anybody tells you that Slim by 10 don't curb your appetite, well, they're telling you something that just isn't true. But one of the things that's impressive about it is not only curbs your appetite, but it has the ingredients in it that will actually block the storage of fat. Now, that is huge as it speeds up our metabolism. So, that is just super when it comes to Slim by 10. It carries on so many different functions that are great for our bodies. Now, moving on to some of the other products like B-Boost. Well, we've often have used vitamin B for so many different things. It has a diverse function in our bodies. And so, that's something that's very important. But it contains in our B-Boost, we have vitamin B3, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, all contained in one package. Now, that in itself is just fantastic because of the functions that it helps to maintain our nervous system, our cells, our energy, metabolism. All of these functions are controlled by B-Boost, not to even mention that the heart and the liver and the kidneys and all of these functions of our bodies as well. So vitamin B12 is something that occurs, of course, we know naturally in meats and other sources of animal proteins. But what does it do for our bodies and help us to be so much healthier? And, one of the things that's also impressive, it keeps us in balance. A body out of balance has got all kinds of problems. So B-Boost helps to control some of that for us. Now, we look at one of the products that we are so very familiar with is D-Power. Now, I don't think we can say enough, really, when it comes to the vitamin D or the hormone D, because of the multiple functions that it has. We used to think it was just good for, calcium and phosphorus in our bodies and to regulate bones and stuff like that. But we've learned so far and over the years that vitamin D does so much more for us. Recent studies have shown that in the past, 77% of our Americans are vitamin D deficient. Well, we know that number now is so much higher than that. And they've come to understand the many functions that vitamin D has. In fact, we know that every cell in our body has a vitamin D receptor in it. And so vitamin D, without it in our body, is certainly very, very difficult to obtain a proper absorption of minerals into our system. So we can't begin to describe how very important vitamin D is. So if you're pushing your products out there, be sure that vitamin D should be your number one product that you push because of what it does for the body and helps to maintain it. One of the products also that I I also have a favorite in connection with it is Super 10. When Mel and Amy put this product here together, I don't know how they are not losing money with Super 10 because of so many superfoods that's contained in this powerful blend of Super 10. And most of these superfoods are indeed just that, superfoods, maki berries, aloe vera, goji berries, and not to mention the ionic minerals and this huge product in there called taxanthin, which is a major anti-inflammatory for our body, and the huge antioxidant powers that are there. Super 10 is just what the name is. It's super, and it has a multiplicity of functions that will certainly help us to achieve a general overall good health for our body. So we can't say enough about those products. Of course, now we know that one of the products that came out also is Cell Energy, and we had waited for that for so long, but man, was that worth the wait? Because Cell Energy itself is the first, and Team Effort Network is the first to have a worldwide first cellular energy spray that contains glutathione and alpha-lipoic acid. We know what glutathione does. We've talked about it so many times that our cells really couldn't function. They would not have the protection that they need if we didn't have glutathione in our cells. And that is just huge, glutathione is. But you think about also the other components that are in Cell Energy with it, like the alpha-lipoic acid. That's found in every cell of our bodies as well. And so, it's there for normal body functions because it converts, as you know, blood sugars into energy and has a huge antioxidant capability to that as well. So it's so many things that are contained in our products themselves that really we don't have to sell it because it really sells itself. Our job is to educate people, to let them know what's out there, because I'm telling you here this day, and I think most of us at 10 know, we have the best of the best. Back to you, Miss Nina.
All right. Thank you so much, Terrence. Oh, great job on those products. Did you know that in the Super 10 alone, if you had to take all of those ingredients to get the same absorption rate in one of our Super 10s per month, it would cost you $777. That's using pills and juices to get the same ingredients as in our Super 10. And also on the Cell Energy, to get the same absorption rate as our Cell Energy, you'd have to take a lot of bottles of the 4 ingredients that's in that product. And by the way, Terrence, it would cost you $575 for the same, to get the same absorption rate. So now, is that truly amazing or what? It just never ceases to amaze me, the power that we have in these sprays. So thank you so much, Terrence. Great job on the products. We greatly appreciate you. Now that we've learned all this great information about the 10 sprays, let's find out how the 10 sprays can enhance your health. Let's talk with PA Melissa Honeybee, who has worked in the medical field for 27 years. And Melissa and I tonight, our discussion is going to be pills versus sprays. My first question now to you, Miss Melissa, is what are the hidden hazards of bargain-based pill supplements?
Pat, it's binders and fillers. I can't say it enough. One wise practitioner told me there's a few things to purchase and never discount on. That would be a parachute, contact lens, a pacemaker, and of course, I'm going to let you know, your vitamin supplements. Never bargain price shop on that.
Why is that? Because you get what you pay for. Let me tell you a few things. With some exceptions, some pure substances are found in vitamins. We know that because we're 10. We get minerals, herbs, amino acids, but not everything is based exactly the same. Pills, we know, are made of binders, fillers, but what they do is they try to entice us with colors, flavoring agents, and that's not natural to our body. So most likely it's harming us, and that's part of the hazard that we have in our pills versus what we'll talk about in a little bit.
Okay, what are some of those agents, and what is the absorption of those pill supplements, Melissa?
Okay, the larger the tablet, that's kind of important, the bigger the binder, the more substance that you have in there. That is not natural. There's powdered material, there's ingredients that they have to use to hold and formulate that tablet. The binder is filled with cellulose, smaller tablets. They use derivatives of cellulose, which are binders. Let me give you an example of what some binders and fillers are, and it may actually floor you. For an example, a time-release pill. A time-release pill, say you want a vitamin C pill that's time-released in a 6-hour period. You will end up having, they like to call it's hydrogenated oil, or we call it in the medical field, plastic butter. That doesn't sound like something that you would want to consume, plastic butter. But guess what? That's what it is. That's what's holding on to your pill to try to time release, and hopefully you can get that absorbed in your system. As we know, pills are absorbed in our system maybe 10 to 15%, depending on your B12 levels. But I want to go over a couple of the binders and fillers. I've done this before, but I want to pull out, there's like 200 different binders and fillers out there, but maybe this is something that you are familiar with. Cornstarch, cellulose, silicone, that we use for our windows, dioxide titanium. If you know what titanium, we put it on our body as jewelry. Stearic acid, sodium, starch, gelatin. Gelatin doesn't sound too bad, but if you're a vegan, guess what? It's made out of animals. So if you're taking anything that's got gelatin in it, or gel caps, that's an animal-based product. Sucrose. We know what sucrose is. So if you're diabetic and you're taking a pill that has sucrose in it, well, of course, we're going to elevate some sugars. Shellac. Shellac, that's paint. So anyway, with that mouthful, of junk, you only get absorbed again 10 to 15% into your body, and that also, again, depends on your B12 levels in your system to get that absorbed in. It's kind of scary, Pat. That's
is Melissa. Wow. What advantage does the 10 vitamins sprays have versus the pills?
Well, Karen's did a wonderful job, and big props to you, Big T. We heard 98% absorption, and that's with 100% natural ingredients is what you're getting with our 10 vitamin sprays. Why? Because they're intraoral. You spray it inside the cheek, it goes into the capillaries, goes into your bloodstream, and you are getting instant health. Don't have to believe me. You can ask your physician. Have them pull out their physician's desk reference book. Have them pull up absorption of nutrients. Number one list on there, it's going to say intraoral sprays. Not only are you not getting any binders, any fillers, but you're getting the highest quality ingredients available. And that's huge. So great job. Great job, Karen, because, she did a great job on the product review. And just what we just said, that is what you're getting. You're getting 100% natural ingredients in your system. So you're getting your money. Yeah, you're getting your money's worth. It's not 10%. It's not 15%. That's the difference.
Absolutely. Well, up tonight, here is Pat's Facts. This is what I found on pills versus sprays. The mouth is perfectly designed for optimal absorption of spray vitamins. Within seconds, vital nutrients can be absorbed through the mouth lining and delivered via the bloodstream to the various parts of the body for immediate utilization. The intraoral method of absorption used in oral spray vitamins has been shown to be up to 90 to 98% effective, whereas the physician's desk reference shows that vitamins and minerals in a pill form are only 10 to 20% absorbed by the body, and that is if you have a good digestive system. Oral absorption is now becoming, Melissa, this is great news to all of our Tin family out there, becoming the preferred choice of medical experts. Wahoo! For the administration of nutrients. Tests from Massachusetts General Hospital have shown that when administered in the spray form, nutrients or medicines reach a higher blood concentration and more rapidly than when administered by tablet or even an injection, which with certain medications takes up to as much as 30 minutes. We know that ours goes in within seconds. Oral spray vitamin supplements are more economical than vitamin pills, capsules, or drinks. Cost per dose is far less than when you consider absorption, bioavailability, and purity. And spray vitamin supplements are pure as they do not contain fillers, binders, or adhesive agents commonly found in pills or tablets. They contain only pure nutritional ingredients. Spray supplements are hygienic. I never thought about this, but the antimicrobial containers ensures purity and bioavailability of the ingredients by preventing contamination by touching or oxidation by exposure to the air before being administered. Wow, I really love finding that out. And spray vitamins supplements are convenient. You can take them anywhere, anytime, in seconds. No water is required, and they are the perfect size to carry in a pocket or a purse. One more thing that we know on past facts, spray vitamin supplements are safe for adults, children, the elderly, those suffering with digestive disorders, which may make taking pills or capsules difficult, or which hinder the absorption of nutrients in the gastrointestinal tract. Disorders like Crohn's disease, gastritis, irritable bowel syndrome, and diverticulitis are conditions that may be irritated by ingested pills or capsules. Wow, wow, wow. Are we learning how great these spray vitamins are going to be for everyone? And I'm just so excited about it. The largest tablet, like they were saying, like Melissa was saying, the larger that pill, it requires more binders, so you really can damage the bottom. So be sure that you add the 10 sprays to your daily regimen. Now, why would you say that? Well, listen to the following testimonies that we have tonight. They're going to tell you why you need to add 10 sprays to your daily regimen. Melissa Kraft, are you out there? If so, Melissa, tell us where you're from and what the 10 sprays have done for you, my dear. Melissa, you may have to star 6 to unmute. Okay, I heard Melissa on earlier. Melissa, we will come back to you, my dear. Lisa Kelly, are you up? If so, tell us where you're from and what the 10 sprays have done for you.
Yes, I'm from Berkeley, California, and I heard about the 10 sprays from a coworker, Becky Brown, and knew I was deficient in vitamin D, and I liked the convenience of the sprays. And a couple of weeks ago, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and I am also deficient in vitamin B12. So the sprays have been really good for me as far as getting my energy back and Melissa, I have spoken with her about going on a different regimen with the sprays, and hopefully in a few weeks I'll be able to report even more to you. But I really am enjoying using the sprays, and I recommend them and hope people will remind everyone about the preventative use of the sprays.
Wow, fantastic. Oh, that is so awesome, Lisa. And I'll tell you what, Melissa will tell you, of course, that MS is definitely caused by a D deficiency.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am. So thank you so much. Great testimony, and we're going to get you right back on track with these sprays, my friend. So you just hang in there with us, okay? Melissa, are you out there? Okay. All right, let's just move on up to Miss Becky Brown. Becky, are you with us? If so, tell us where you're from and what the 10 sprays have done for you.
I am here. Can you hear me?
Hi, Becky. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, I am from Panola, California, which is very close to Berkeley. Lisa and I worked at the same store. Is how we met. And I became acquainted with the vitamins about 2 months ago. Actually, the second day of June, I was invited to a ATTP. And at that night, I did a tasting with one spray of the D Power, and I did 3 sprays of the B Boost. And I felt the B Boost kick in just as I sprayed it. The following morning, when I got up, I literally could bend over and touch the floor over my left foot. Now, I have not been able to do that in about 3 years. I had had back surgery. I had had back surgery 2.5 years ago. I had had an infection that was eating my vertebrae. So they had to basically remove 2 vertebrae and a disc and reconstruct. So I've got a metal cage around my lower part of my spine from the damage that was done from this infection. And so my flexibility and my mobility have both been very affected by this. So for me to be able to touch the floor is major, on top of which I was having major pain, and I had been I had to be on prescription pain meds because of the pain, also because I have arthritis in my joints. And when I got my full kit that came in, I signed up that night as a diamond. When my kit arrived and I had the cell energy in it, I was one of the first ones to get it. I did the rest of the regimen, and I sprayed the Super 10 and the cell energy on my joints and on my back, in addition to the oral. And I literally could stand and work my shift at a fabric store with no pain.
Oh, my
God. That was super for me. And then, just as a top this all off, we have a weekly meeting on Thursday evenings out here. And one of our testimonies last Thursday night was from a guy who mentioned that his night vision had been improving. And he did not have to wear his special glasses when he drives at night. On my way home that night, out on the freeway, I realized I was not being affected by the oncoming headlights like I usually am. And believe it or not, I could actually read those green traffic signs. And green signs disappear at night for me. And I could see them and read them. So these sprays are affecting my night vision also.
Oh, my goodness.
How amazing are that, Becky? These are amazing things that we've got in our hands here. We need to share these and be promoting these.
Just makes you want to get up on the rooftop and shout it down, doesn't it? All over the world.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, Betsy. Oh, what a marvelous, marvelous testimony. Thank you so much. I'm not sure, maybe Melissa dropped the call, or the call dropped on her. Melissa, one more time. Are you out there, dear? If so, just *6 to unmute. If not, we'll just go ahead and move forward, and we'll get you on next time. Okay, we're going to just move right along. Yes, hi.
Okay.
Oh, hey, sorry, Melissa. Go right ahead, honey. Tell your story.
Well, when I was introduced to the sprays by Ted, they appealed to me because I don't like to take pills. I hate taking pills. And I had just come from the doctor and discovered that I was vitamin D deficient. She told me that my vitamin D level should be a minimum of 30, anywhere between 30 and 100, and mine was 8. So she prescribed the 50,000 IU unit for me to take once a week until I came back. But when Ted introduced me to the sprays, I said, well, I'm going to try this vitamin D spray. But I actually ended up getting all of them because I was desperately trying to lose weight.
All right.
But anyway, I started on all of them. That was probably around mid to late April. And I went back to the doctor around the beginning of June. And just from taking the vitamin D spray, my vitamin D level, just the 5 sprays a day as directed on the label, my vitamin D went from 8 to almost 26. I think it was 25.7. So that was just from taking the sprays in less than 2 months. And I lost I think I lost 8 pounds. Mm-hmm. My doctor, she also referred me to a nutritionist. So I was going to the nutritionist and taking the sprays. So I went to the nutritionist around the beginning of June the 4th, as a matter of fact. When I went back to the doctor, to the nutritionist July 1st, I had lost 12 pounds from June 4th to July 1st. So that was in addition to the 8 that I'd already lost. So I've lost over 20 pounds, and I'm hoping the next time I go back to the doctor, my vitamin D, I'm sure my vitamin D levels will have increased from 25.7 to, hopefully they'll be near normal range or within normal range. So,
it's not going to hurt.
I'm a believer in the sprays because, when you take vitamins, a lot of times if you don't eat before you take them, they make you sick. So with the sprays, you can just spray them. They're absorbed instantly. They're convenient. I don't have to worry about, oh, man, I left my vitamins at home because I keep them in my purse at all times.
There you go. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Ms. Listen, and you can up those sprays. It's not going to hurt you to get that D on up there.
Right.
You might need to spray a little bit more because Melissa will tell you that. She told me that. So, and also, Melissa told me, which I love this, if you increase your vitamin D some, it's help you lose more weight. And I was going, yahoo, that'll work too. So, awesome, honey. Thanks for your testimony tonight. We greatly appreciate you. All right, so there you have it, Tin family. We cannot stress enough on the importance of taking back control of your health and getting your body back to being nutritionally sound. Prevention is the key, my family, to better health and what the 10 sprays are all about. Just remember, you can prevent disease a lot easier than you can cure disease. So please keep that in your mind. Get on these sprays. Don't forget to spray and just keep on spraying and you'll get healthier and healthier with these marvelous sprays. Next up out there tonight, Miss Nina, do you have someone that's sharing what's happening in 10? If so, please introduce them.
Miss Pat, I know she's ready. She got to be ready because she just left CrossFit, so I know she's pumped up and waiting. Susan, come on down the line there.
Can you hear me?
Hello, Miss Susan Snow. We certainly can, my dear. Tell us what's happening in 10.
Okay, next 10 University is on the East Coast, our national capital in Washington, D.C., Saturday, September 27th. You do not want to miss it. You have two options to book your rooms. If you're going to go and stay, you can book online. 10 sent out an email, so you can get it through there. You can click on the email, and it'll take you to book your room. Or you can call anytime, 24 hours at 877-382-7299. You can also contact Team Effort. The 10 Team Effort contact person is Laura Smith, 877-382-7299 again.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Susan. And also, we want to add, guess what, team? Oh, my goodness. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Yes, that's Wednesday, August the 6th. At 9 o'clock, our CEO, Mr. Mel Gill, will be in the house. It's the same number, your 712-432-4181, 8877 #. You do not want to miss this August Jumpstart call with Mr. Mel Gill, our wonderful CEO, 9 o'clock tomorrow evening, Eastern Standard Time. So all I'm going to tell you, team, they always have a lot of exciting things, updates for us, and things that'll be going on. You don't want to miss this call. So I'm going to tell you, be there. And then all of our calls during the week, as you know, Monday through Friday, we have you want to make sure that your team is plugged into these calls. Invite your guests on the calls, because I tell you, once they hear these great testimonies, they're going to be signing up with this company. But we do have calls Monday through Friday, Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale. Great calls every day. Mr. T is every Tuesday and Thursday night, an hour before us. He's at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Mr. T, show me the money. And then it's us. Our team, North Carolina, Virginia, and Shaw Church and Pat Lowe, we are here every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 o'clock. And so please don't forget these calls. And also, do not forget your wonderful Hispanic friends. Mr. Memo Sames out there in California does a fabulous lifestyle Spanish call. You can send your Hispanic friends there. He does that every day, Monday through Sunday at 12:10, and that's Eastern Standard Time, so it would be 9 o'clock Pacific time. Now, another thing that I want to remind you of, 10 family, and all of our friends that are on the call tonight, Ken does not make any medical claims to treat, heal, cure, or prevent any diseases, but we can provide you with the people, real live people that came on the call tonight and come on all of our calls that will share their testimonies. They want to tell you what the 10 products have done for them and how it has changed their lives. So just keep that in mind. Miss Nina, do you have someone doing our quotes tonight? If so, please introduce them. Are you there, Miss Nina? Well, we had some drop calls tonight. Okay, next up tonight, Susan Snow. Are you out there? You do our quotes for us?
Yes, I'm still here, Miss Pat.
Okay, darling, go right ahead and take it away.
Okay. My first one is, you must learn a new way to think before you can master a new way to be. My second one is, if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. And the last one is my favorite. It's teamwork makes the dream work. Back to you, Miss Pat.
I love that too, Miss Susan. Awesome job, Miss Susan Snow from Danville, Virginia, ending up with our quotes tonight. We want to thank you for that. Well, I want to give a very special thanks to our wonderful 10 family for joining us tonight, but I also want to thank those wonderful ladies out there that gave those marvelous testimonies. Miss Melissa Kraft, Lisa Kelly, and Becky Brown. Thank you so much. I want to thank Miss Nina Lewis's team from Danville, Virginia, for stepping up tonight and helping us host the call tonight. Thank you, Miss Nina. Terrence, great job, my friend, on those products. Thank you for sharing all of your great knowledge on those. I also want to give a special thanks to all of our wonderful team members and our leader, Cheryl Church, our leader, Melissa Honeybee, for all the great knowledge you ladies shared tonight. Thank you so much about the Team Effort Network Company and the Remarkable 10 Sprays. So thank you guys so much for stepping up. A special thanks, as always, to Mel and Amy Gill and Papa Sam. You know, we can't leave Papa Sam out for giving all of us an opportunity of a lifetime with these incredible sprays. Thanks to Mel and Amy. They had a dream. Now we have a dream. And we have been able to change lives, and we are changing lives around the world, one spray at a time. So here is what we know, Tim family. We cannot, once again, just keep in mind and remember this. You can prevent disease a lot easier than you can cure disease. I want you to carry that with you and share that with other people. It is the key to your success with a healthy body. It's going to be all about prevention. We know you need vitamin D, vitamin B, the super fruits to detoxify the body, and the slim to make you thinner so you can be at a healthier weight, and also the cell energy that's going to do remarkable things in the cells in the body. So what makes our 10 products so very different? 10 sprays are 98% absorption, opposed to pills is only 10 to 15%. Just remember, 10 family, only you can choose to make a difference in changing people's lives by sharing 10. Will you make a difference tomorrow, the next day, the day after that by sharing 10 products? I think you should. Good night, everyone. We will see you back here Tuesday. Oh, no, we'll see you back here tomorrow night. Don't forget to call with our CEO, Mel Gill, and I hope Miss Amy will be on there as well. And then don't forget to see us back here on Thursday night. Good night, Tim family. We love each and every one of you, and we look forward to talking with you again soon. Enjoy your evening. Have a most precious day tomorrow, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.